Hey, y'all, Gravity, any day above ground, live it. Uploaded content. That's the way of YouTube. That's what they like. So we're back with some uploaded content. This is like a reaction / teaching moment. And you're going to love it. So today, as you can see by the title, that's what we're talking about. Jeffrey Epstein, how he broke MAGA, and assorted other details. And then at the end, you saw a particular name that's been featured on this program a few times. Some people who are not informed will call her an anarchist. She just calls herself someone that has libertarian views that want to fight the system and make sure that everybody has all the rights afforded to them in their clear and unmolested way. And that's crazy that I use that word based on the subject title we're doing. So today we're going to have a reaction / teaching moment with Doni The Misfit. Hello, Doni. How are you?
What's up, kid? We're living. It's good. We're breathing. And we're on the show.
There you go. Even though she's saying she's breathing, but the chickens are taking all the oxygen. But that's okay.
Did you chickens just hear him?
Oxygen tastes better. I did not hear him, but I'm sure we'll probably hear him later.
Yeah. They're in there crowing right now.
All right. But today, folks, as we said, you saw the title. But something that Doni and I were talking on the back channel, we were talking about things on the show, and something came up. An old friend is going to have a whale of a time next year during midterm season. The old pal, Mr. Barefoot Interview himself, Vivek Ramaswamy, he got some splaining to do, especially when he goes up against the Democrats, because they got something. I know they're keeping this bullet in the chamber for him, and we're going to show it to you. Now, I didn't even know about this. They just swept this one under the rug, but, 2 years later, might come back to bite him.
It should.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
Okay. As you see, we're on Fox News. And it says here, from January 5th of last year at 4 a.m. So they knew what they were doing when they printed this. But billionaire Jeffrey Epstein associate gave large donations to Vivek Ramaswamy and several Dems. Now, for those who have been on this channel long enough, you've known I have proven and shown y'all that these so-called partisan corporations and people who tell you that they're not part of the political establishment and they don't bring politics into their corporations, they donate to both sides. We've shown you Amazon, we've shown you Wendy's, we've shown you McDonald's, Coca-Cola, which we'll probably talk about later. But yes, Jeffrey Epstein has a link to old ramen noodles. And for those who don't know what ramen noodles means, it means he was a 3-minute candidate. Full of steam, but he wasn't palatable to most people. Very salty too. So it says here.
Yeah. And
what's that?
And pretended to be popular on X. Like almost everyone was acting like he could beat Trump. And then we saw the numbers. And it was like, whoa, X is not real life, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And also,
how the X was pushing him, you would have thought he was a top candidate.
Right. And he found out the hard way this same month last year when they asked him in Iowa certain questions, and he brought Candace Owens down there after she had just given birth to stump for him. And also when his wife sat down with cameras and asked people about her husband, and she got told that he looked like a terrorist and he was Muslim. That's why they couldn't trust him.
Mm.
And we were here that night, which was a beautiful night when they were doing the caucus results. And that man got 6 on the first go around. I lost my mind. Oh, we were laughing. But anyway, let's get back to this. A billionaire associate of the late convicted S.O., Jeffrey Epstein, gave large donations to several Democrat lawmakers and Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy's campaign and super PAC, according to a Fox News digital review of federal filings. Ramaswamy announced his campaign is donating the money to groups fighting STN following the publication of this article. It remains unclear if his super PAC intends to do the same, which it probably didn't. New York City-based hedge fund manager Glenn Dubin was the first name included in previously redacted court documents in a lawsuit against Epstein's former lover and accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell. U.S. District Judge Loretta Preska had recently ordered the documents to be made public and were released on Wednesday. Epstein victim Virginia Giuffre said Dubin was the first individual Maxwell had sent her to for sex after she completed her massage training according to a 2016 deposition. So he wrote this in January 5th of last year. I was the first and most vocal proponent of releasing all Epstein-related documents, and we will. So he's saying if he would have won, he would have released it. The people deserve to know the truth.
Bud.
We're donating the money to causes to fight trafficking. Okay. So Jeffrey what's his name? I forgot his name already. Glenn Dubin. I was about to say Jeffrey Dubin. Glenn Dubin. What do you think about that?
I mean, what's the strategy here? Like, you're going to give money to Vivek and the Democrats? But you know, these people like to play both sides. They give money to the other side too. That's what I'm curious. Now I want to know if you gave money to the other side as well. Because I think if you're going to donate to Vivek and you're an old associate, then you really think that Vivek's going to release anything? Because, you know, that's your payment to be quiet if you get some kind of spot or if you win. But we know he was going to win. But I'm sorry, you going to snitch on someone who gave you that much money for your campaign? And these Democrats over here playing both sides, acting like, yeah, Trump released the files. Like, y'all got money too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really much so not a good show, but they're putting on a show, and I think they're really working hard to distract people from the economy. What's going on with Trump? The police state that's going on. People are so distracted that this kind of stuff is like, oh no, just because they gave to Republicans, they're not giving to Democrats or vice versa. They're giving to both sides.
Right. Which is funny that you brought that up about Trumpy Trump in these files. Because for those who don't know, he's been overseas this weekend setting up the US-EU trade deal. And he said something very interesting today because he's in the UK now. He's trying to hammer out his deal with Keir Starmer. They asked him about Epstein. Yes, they did. It came back up again. I told you, I don't understand why he campaigned on this. But, you know, it's Trump.
I mean, his team told him to, I guess. Like, I mean, honestly, you're dumb to campaign on something. You like, right. He's a vessel. Remember that. His handlers, like, I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I mean, it worked, but what was your plan when he got into office and how to cover it up? Like, they should have planned that better. They didn't plan it better at all. They thought that like just throwing out crumbs was gonna be good.
And then over the weekend, I was arguing with folks talking about, hey, you do know this man literally said that he was going to release it when he got in office. And they would try to fight me on that. I'm like, no. He literally said it with proof. I showed it to him. Someone tried to tell me, because he said it, you're not campaigning on it. I'm like, are you serious right now? Everything you say on a campaign trail, people are going to take that.
Right. And his son even campaigned on it and said it himself. It was like, why won't the Democrats release it? Like, he has a whole video saying, if your son was inaccurate, then you are Trump, who likes to come and attack people who are saying the wrong thing. Why didn't you come and correct your son and all your other cronies that you got around you who were saying it? He wanted them to say it. So he knew he was lying, and he was intentionally lying. And my thing is, how are you going to tell him, oh, we found in May that you were in the files, but like you didn't know you was in the files? Like, why would they need to tell him that? Like, he didn't know he was in the files already. Like, it wouldn't have been a surprise if Trump was in the files. You should know he's in the files.
Right. Well, I mean, there's a simple answer for that, especially when it's Trump and the people around him.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers.
There you go.
But I mean, he's a Democrat, and he, just fooled a bunch of people, said he's a Republican. Look at his cabinet picks. They were pretty much Democrat. Like, everyone's like, oh, I walked away. Democrat. He's a Democrat.
Would you like to laugh at that later? They did a walkaway campaign in New York over the weekend.
Word.
Yeah.
From what?
But I guess that it was nice out.
But you know what?
I cooked Brandon Straka a couple months ago.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I watched that. I watched the whole thing, and I think I said something about Scott too when we had discussed it, but
but
no one's to be trusted.
Would you like to see what Trump said today?
I would.
All right, we got it loaded up. Be prepared to hear this.
Let me go here. There's a growing concern.
So there he is in all his loser glory. And someone asked him about Epstein. Wait till he gives you the reason why he didn't fool with Jeffrey Epstein after this.
Get to work!
Yeah. People keep writing stories every time you threw him out of Mar-a-Lago. Can you settle that? What was it about? What caused the breach?
That's such old history. Very easy to explain, but I don't want to waste your time by explaining it. But for years, I wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. Yeah.
Jesus. What? Is this a joke? Huh? Are you joking right now?
This man changed this man's whole origin story. We're in a comic book. So how did we go from he was doing things that I didn't like, the way he was moving, I didn't like it, and I just stopped talking to him in 2009, to now he tried to poach staff. And apparently something else was he screwed him on a real estate deal. Trump did.
What's interesting is people have made this whole story that he kicked out Epstein because he was being inappropriate with underage girl. And like Trump didn't keep to that story. And he basically said, oh, it wasn't that. It was because I'm an egomaniac and how dare him take my employees or take my people. How many lies? Like when you lie like that, you can't remember all the lies you told. And who told him to say that? It sounded like really impromptu. Like he was just want to throw something out there, get them to shut up. Was it staff little girls?
I don't know.
That'd be interesting to find out. Well, Trump, can you give us a list of the staff members he stole?
Yeah. You think he gonna do that?
Sir, I have a question.
He'll throw you out and take your credentials like he allegedly did the Wall Street Journal. This is
But they say he threw him out. Wait. So this was in Mar-a-Lago. So why was Epstein looking for poaching his people from Florida when his main love and stuff is? That doesn't make any sense, Trump. Stop lying to us, man.
Lying is curse. When you tell the truth, you have to debit. When you tell lies, you got to credit. Anybody can steal that. I want credit though.
And you know what, kid? What's going to happen? That same line he just said is going to be up in everyone's comment section who's asking about Epstein still. Like, well, he said he was trying to poach his staff. So that's what really happened. Mm-hmm. He said there was no list, you guys. That's what happened. What did Noel say?
So Trump drew the line of stealing employees away from him, did not draw the line of Epstein being a PDF file. Look at this. They're taking Grok answers and putting it as the Elon got to take everybody blue check away. Like real talk.
You know, someone tried to use Grok on me the other day. Actually, I think it was yesterday. And Grok actually is like, yeah. So what I said was what I said it was, and then he started arguing Grok like he was wrong.
We have hit the age of you're going to argue with AI, and you're going to be teaching AI at a record pace how to beat a human being in an argument. I tell you, they be falling for it. I keep going back to the trash who voted him back in. Such a disgrace to America. Will they ever have a chance to redeem themselves? I don't. Why has Trump never mentioned this before? Because he's got to spin the grift. He's losing control of the grift. That's why he's trying to make all these deals so you forget about it.
We're not going to forget about it.
Oh yeah, he looks so.
He looks swollen.
It's that Venus condition he's got. And they're talking about, oh, he's such a warrior. I'm like, I don't think you want your president dying on his feet. That ain't gonna be a good look.
You know what?
Knowing MAGA, they'll spin it and say he worked till he died. That's the kind of American he is. All right. Now you don't have your precious idol. Now what? That's why they're trying to.
You know what the White House? The White House has been posting some very cringe memes and their administration. But I noticed something. They keep using the term "the golden age." That goes back to that Saturn discussion you had earlier. And Elon's been pushing the golden age. I'm like, these people aren't against each other. They're serving the same master. But when you look at the White House, they brought up the golden age, and we're playing Lil Wayne's music in the background, and they have this money falling out the sky. But if you type in the White House and golden age, you'll probably see quite a bit of it. I don't know if you'll see it there.
I'm just going.
Like this is like we're being ran by people who are really childish and dumb. Like we should be really embarrassed that this is what people call our leaders. I mean, Homeland Security always has something cringe put up too. Mr. JD Vance.
Across federal agencies? Huh. Okay. I guess.
Thank you for restoring our constitutional rights and free exercise of religion. What? Quit lying.
Okay. Well,
but people can't say anything.
But look who wrote it. Enough said. Enough said.
Well, that's a seat. That's position he was given. Whoa.
I didn't know HUD was in charge of putting out propaganda for religious exemptions. Why wouldn't he put that out?
Right. Constitutional rights. Literally today, this morning, we already know constitutional rights does not exist in this country.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said on my live earlier this week. Y'all praising these tariffs. I'm like, you do know your American cars are built in Europe.
In parts.
Yeah. You're already paying for it before they try to do final assembly here. But they don't hear that.
What is this?
Lives of Haley Heckelson and Brady Island were taken by an illegal alien from Honduras who never should have been here. How many more innocent Americans must die because sanctuary politicians prioritize criminal and illegal aliens over American citizens? Okay.
This is that propaganda. Here's my thing. One, I don't know the actual story behind this, right? This picture is there. It's a statement. And I know Homeland Security is known for lying. But I will say this, with them keep showing, look, these white faces we could have saved if it wasn't for Biden having these brown people over here. And I can see exactly what they're doing. And my other thing is like, well, Trump was in office too. There's regular people in America who are actually born here who commit really heinous crimes, including people in office. Most people in office are criminals. Like, can we deport everyone in office? I think that's the best solution, is to deport all of them.
Right, that's what I said. Let them all out, and then you can run the deportation. That'd be funny. ICE pushing out these politicians.
Well, they think it's okay to put people in camps. So let's take them over there or send them to El Salvador. But they're white. Let's send them over there.
They're white. Can't do that. You gotta send them to Greenland.
Send them to Greenland.
Send them to
They
Greenland.
might like that too much.
Shit.
I mean, honestly, like at the bottom of the ocean is a good place for them to live too. I mean, it wasn't Maxwell into submarines and stuff like that and hiding in one?
That I don't know, but we could find out.
Yeah, she did. She was hiding in some kind. Her dad, I guess, trained her and taught her how to navigate those things.
That's what's up. Hey, that's a skill.
Oh, that's my boy right there. He goes in on Trump about this stuff. Unfiltered boss.
Oh,
nah,
yeah,
unfiltered boss right underneath him.
Yeah, that's why I saw the post. Let me see what this is.
Rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell from Milan.
Same thing.
Something you would ever consider it? Why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's.
You a damn lie. You see how you lied again? What do you mean nobody approached you? Who is briefing this man? It was all over the news the end of last week.
So he's saying it again. I'm allowed to. I have a problem with that. I'm allowed to endorse. I'm allowed to pardon her. Why would you even say that like that? Why would you say no? I'm not going to. That was evil. She did was a monster.
Because he's going to give her a pardon in January, and he's going to use her as a prop for the midterms to show, hey, Democrats, look what I did that Biden didn't do.
Guilty. Someone's guilty.
Just like when I played on the live, how they said, remember how he said that the Democrats should be in jail for giving out money to all them celebrities to try to prop up Kamala? Now they went on Fox News and said, oh, the rebate checks he was talking about, he said that could be a good midterm strategy. I'm like, that's essentially the same thing you're doing.
Yeah, and I wouldn't bring this up on X, but I was actually thinking, I heard in Texas, and this is what I heard in Texas when I was in politicking back then, that people would have to pay Trump for an endorsement. So what's your problem with Kamala Harris giving money to Beyonce probably with Beyonce, but you over there charging people for an endorsement?
Because he's gonna say he's a businessman.
I mean, he's over there trying to throw money and funnel money over to an opponent to take on Thomas Massey. What is that? It's not like you're interfering with elections. My thing is they should be careful throwing rocks and hiding their hands when they're guilty of the same thing they're accusing someone else of.
But it's Trump. The rules don't apply to me.
You sure don't. He gets special treatment, gets to go straight to the Supreme Court when regular folks like us need something handled. We may not even never get to hear anything from the Supreme Court. Or just a denial email or something or letter. No, we're not looking at your case. Trump, front of the line.
Yeah. I just find that funny on this. I'll play it again.
Completely rule out a pardon for Ghislaine Maxwell if you landed. Is that something you would ever consider and why?
Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody's approached me with it. Nobody's asked me about it. It's in the news about that.
Uh-huh.
Hey, which side of your brain is your creative side?
I think the whole thing.
Because as soon as he was asked that, he looked to his left.
Yeah, well, what did they say? The left is your
like hard.
right. I thought the right side.
You're trying to fish up a story, not actually.
I
don't know. Maybe your audience can tell us. But I think interesting how he asked a question and tried to act like who, and then he was, stalling time, and then he looked over to the left like he was thinking of something to say. But he's already said that.
Right
I thought he said that
side,
outside of a plane.
The right side of the brain is often associated with creativity and artistic abilities as it processes information in a holistic and intuitive manner.
And what's the left?
Left is usually supposed to be the analytical side.
Oh, well, he looked that direction though. So
yeah, the left side of the brain is typically associated with logical, analytical, and verbal tasks, while artistic abilities more commonly linked to the right side, which is thought to handle creativity and intuition. However, both hemispheres work together in a creative process, debunking the myth of strict left brain or right brain dominance.
Well, at least he repeated this lie the same as he did the other one. It was already stored in that brain over there on the left side.
I mean, I call him the president.
I mean, kid. Imagine when kids in school have those parents and we're like, oh my gosh, that's such and such kids, right? When we have a president who's being suspected as being a pedophile.
Whoa, easy
and
with
then
that word. Easy with that word.
Oh, right. It's being, alleged. It's being alleged that, and our president is that. I mean, look at what the world will say, and look at us. They already know about our leadership. Of course, a lot of people do, but it's just the fact they get away with it. It's so blatant in our faces, and all the symbolism they've been throwing out there all these years, and then it's like, hey guys, we're going to take down some bad guys. They were the Justice League, right? During their campaigning. Mm-hmm. They had on the costumes, right? Well, we're here to save the day, and they saved themselves.
Right.
He said he was Superman.
Oh, we laughed at that meme.
An alien.
Me and my partners laughed at that meme. That's why I always go back to they don't want to save the country. Mm-hmm. They don't want to save the country. They just want to be celebrity. How you gonna tell me Time Magazine is woke, and then you got a whole bunch of conservatives who are on YouTube celebrating the fact that they got named by Time as a top creator? So it's not woke. CJ Pearson? Yeah, he was on there. Mm-hmm. That big-headed Greg Foreman over there, Black Conservative Perspective. Really? Really?
I don't even see anyone talk about him or repost his post or anything. So let's giving out participation trophies. Ooh. I thought that they were saying not to do that. I thought they say pull yourself up by your bootstraps, work hard, but you got a participation trophy. No one talks about CJ Pearson. I've never seen anyone talk about that kid.
He's calling him Old Face Andre.
Only when he does what?
When we call him Old Face Andre. It's a Wire reference. I don't know if you ever watched The Wire. He's the oldest.
I'm starting to wonder if he lied about his. Yeah, he might be lying about his age because he's aging really bad, or he's actually older than he said he is. Because whoa.
Yeah, but nobody cares about CJ Pearson.
No, nobody. I never seen anyone cover him.
He has this war now with Harry Sisson, and I'm like, dude, you both are soy boys. Calm down, y'all. Whoever wins, you both lose.
I'm trying to think what any other conservative black person that's more influential than him.
It's
That's
CJ
young.
Pearson. None of them. Not damn one. Everybody else is over 30.
What about that girl on PragerU?
Who, Amala? Oh, they got rid of her quick. When she left,
word?
I did the live on when she announced that she was leaving. I was like, okay, they're not gonna care about you. She went over there and did the YouTube thing. She was talking about politics or whatever. Okay, nobody cared. Even though she had over 1 million subscribers, nobody cared. You know what she did?
What'd she do?
She went into the dating grift.
Dating grift? Oh my.
Yeah, she started doing dating content, like dating reactions to like pop the balloon and all that stuff. I was like, uh-huh. They still didn't care. Okay. Gonna find out. I found out a month ago. She hadn't been streaming or putting out content because she said somebody was stalking her. So she took a break. I said, okay. So you got a former lefty who grifted over to the right because she could play that I'm cute and I'm being based. And now that grift fell apart. Now you don't know where to go. And think about it like this. She was being stalked as a conservative woman, and not their conservative said anything about that.
No. And then does she have a firearm? I mean, did she make a lot of money grifting? She doesn't have,
Well,
security?
she went back to Florida from what I heard. So maybe she got the firearm because she was out there in California with PragerU. But I just want you fake ass conservatives to understand something. Y'all don't give a damn about each other, because that should have been #1 news. That you got one of your conservative voices being stalked by somebody, but y'all didn't say a word.
I don't never even see anyone discuss her on X. I feel like her platform was only big on YouTube.
Her takes are horrible. She's following behind people. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't get past anything.
I'll repeat this again because I don't know when you started hearing me, but I said this a couple years ago. She wanted the Candace Owens spot. She buddied up to Candace because she figured Daily Wire might bring her into the fold, and it never happened. They already had their coon female. They didn't need two. So when that didn't work, and nobody cared about her content, because remember, she came out talking about they should end Black History Month and Hispanic Heritage Month, but conspicuously didn't say anything about them Asians or get rid of Jewish Heritage Month. And people killed her for that. Okay. She put out her resume, nobody wanted her. Then, like I said, she left PragerU and then went over to do her own thing. Nobody cared. They were talking more about Brett Cooper than her. I think at that moment, she finally realized that they just see her as a Black woman and they don't give a shit.
Yes, interesting how these creators funnel through PragerU.
She's not a creator. She's an influencer.
Well,
not a creator.
And yes, it's right. Right, these influencers. Well, they got so many names for themselves, but they're not even influencing anybody, because as soon as they're gone, their bots, their stream numbers go down because they're not being pushed anymore. So I don't know what we could actually call them. That,
grifters.
Yeah, I think you just stick to one of these celebrities, like you say. Like there's nothing more. They add nothing of value. They don't educate anyone on anything. They just push propaganda, and people think, oh look, they have replaced mainstream media. But they like you go ahead, like you said, they want to be on mainstream media.
Right. And they get all their talking points from mainstream media. That's why I laugh when they try to bring up Laura Loomer. I'm like, she's getting her shit from mainstream media. She's not breaking nothing. We just caught her last week stealing somebody's story. And it's like the 4th time she's done it.
Yeah, if you look at a lot of these their blog articles and stuff, like they basically had just maybe have thrown it into an AI, said rewrite this, and then put the links in there. Like that's what most things read like.
I mean, look at Pancake Critter. Look at this. Look at Pancake Critter. Terrence K. Williams. He another one.
Oh my god. Ooh, he's bad. He's really bad.
I'm telling you, he's going to Hollywood. I found out he got a whole booking agent out in LA. He going to Hollywood when this Trump grift is over. Yes. Oh, you didn't?
He's not even funny.
He think he is. He's funny to white bots and dumb white conservatives. That's who he's funny to. That man. This is the height of his popularity. He got to do a show in Florida with Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla that didn't even sell out.
I saw him make a post. I think it was a week or two ago. It was one of those, you know how they raided that farm in California. Those people were resisting, as they should. They were making fun of this big chick who was standing in front of the vehicle, and he was like, "Hit the gas." And these people talk about, look at that mouth.
He's gonna yell again.
A whole boot can be there.
But go ahead, finish your thought, because I might want to hear him yelling again.
let's hear. I just really completely was done with him. Like, look at him like an evil person when he was telling him to hit the gas to run over somebody who's protecting their property and business.
I saw that post.
Let's see what this fool guy said.
Come on, Pancake Critter.
I'm calling on every single Republican in office to do something.
Negro, they're not going to do anything. They're in on it.
He thinks he's that powerful. Look at these people on this camera screaming like they think they're powerful. Like they're telling these. I used to think that.
He looked like a whole female. Why he look like a stud from Atlanta? I ain't even gonna hold you. I didn't even want to start roasting him. He looks like a stud from Atlanta.
You know what, Jeff? You see, kids started it. Look at them, those eyes. Look at that jawline.
Those are them coon eyes. I'm telling you. He just seen some trash open up. Why are you yelling in the house?
And you gotta have a hat on every single time. Do we know what his head looks like?
I've seen his head. When he on stage, he don't wear that hat. Bro, me and my brother Torian Rain, shout out to brother Torian Rain. We reviewed one of his stand-ups. He was laughing. They wasn't even laughing. You know how like sometimes a comedian will laugh first so he'll get people to laugh at the joke? Yeah, he tried that. They weren't even laughing.
Whoa.
Do more than what you're doing right now because you're not doing enough. I promise you, you're not doing enough. You're not fighting hard enough. Fight back. Stand up for us.
Why would they stand up for you, sir? Who are you? By the way, screenshot. Please explain to me why Republicans would stand up for you. They can't lose, sir. They got corporate money in their back pocket. They got special interest money in their back pocket. Why would they stand up for you, sir? You're just a vote to them. And your vote.
I don't even think he's
Go ahead.
I don't even think he's even influenced anyone to vote for Trump.
No, he buck danced. He's Trump's mascot.
Jester.
I was trying to be nice, but it's Monday. He wants to be the New York Liberty's mascot to Trump. Donnie looks confused. I'm glad she's confused. Because, Donnie, I got something for you. I'm going to show you, because I saw the little bit of confusion in your face. You're going to like this. Where is it? Here you go. That's Pancake Critter.
Hey.
That's how you want. That's how you want to get out.
Yep. Yep. You know what I want to do, kid? I need to check his ingredients for his pancake mix because you know how they are all of loving on RFK. Like, does he have bad ingredients in his pancakes?
Donnie.
I mean,
we did the research. Oh, Donnie, we did the research. Yes, we did.
Whoa, what happened? What was the verdict?
First off, he don't even own that.
What?
Oh, we're gonna take this mother off the screen for a second. I got to break it down for Sister Donnie. Sister Donnie, you are one of the few, the rare. You get to be a part of this.
Wilson.
Oh, we gotta talk.
I'm honored.
Come on. Family, you know when the music comes on, we gotta drop some uncomfortable truth. Oh, we did the research. Some other people did the research, but we went down that rabbit hole. We did it live, we did it pre-recorded. Donnie, what if I told you? Yeah, Cousin T's, he doesn't own it. He's just the face on it.
Who owns it?
This company called Gourmet Provisions out in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, who is I guess a distributor for many products, from salsas to pizza ingredients, things of the like. Oh, we found in full disclosure. So he's had this deal in the works since, I believe, 2022. And I think he launched it like late 2023, because I remember I did a live and myself and Brother Torrin, we were killing him. Like, first off, who's going to buy pancake mix you got to wait 30 days for it? I'm not paying money to go ship. I shouldn't even say 30 days. I should probably say like 7 days. I'm not going to wait. Unless it's in bulk, I'm not going to go pay for a pancake mix where I could just go down to the store and get it. But from further review of that company, some of their stuff is not sourced in America. So Mr. America First and all that, yeah, a lot of their stuff comes from Mexico. A lot of their stuff comes from Canada. A lot of their stuff comes from Asia. But they're not going to tell you that. I had to dig to find that. I still don't know about the maple syrup, though, because he claims it's from Vermont and all that. And if you know anything about maple syrup, sometimes they mix it in with the Canadian sap just so they can make the quota.
Mm-hmm.
Food service people know this. But if I get definitive on it, the man's a fraud. And this is the same dude who said he wants to bring back the Aunt Jemima brand. Sir, you don't even have funds for that.
Wow. You know, they had to make themselves be bigger than they really are and make up a whole lie. That's
yeah.
I mean, it'd be so funny if RK Jr. ended up. Wow.
He's Uncle Ben.
The ultimate jester.
That's who he is. He's Uncle Ben's. But let's see what else Pancake Critter said.
You can make your. Yeah.
What's that?
No, I was just saying you can make your own pancake mix at your house if you don't, you know.
Exactly. Trump talking about he gonna put cane sugar in Coca-Cola and force them to do it. Okay, and you just gave Florida sugar field billions of dollars in subsidies. But okay.
Ooh, I gotta give you this information. There's also somebody who they stopped taking his sugar cane because of allegations of slave labor, forced labor, and then Trump opened that back up. That was another thing they were saying. They're using that whole sugar thing for bringing back forced labor sugar over here.
Yes, I mean that might be a good pre-recorded video. But this is who they like. The Pancake Critter. All right, go ahead, Pancake Critter. Tell us some more.
Get to work!
Do what you were elected to do.
Screw
That's all
us.
we are asking. So, y'all, please explain to me why we have a man who is not even a politician, somebody who is not an elected official,
Keep going.
doing more to fight for the American people than the Republicans. James Fishback, his company, Azoria, is suing Jerome in federal court.
Uh-huh.
That's what the Republicans are supposed to be doing.
You think he figured out the grift? Or he's still lost?
He's reading something too clearly, and then when he's trying to be funny, he looks away from the camera and does outlandish things. He was just reading a script.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he's on. I'm looking for his influencer agency right now, but I'm sure because he's not that bright. I watched him in a debate on TikTok, and he was getting cooked, and he had to go to, "You guys won't let me talk." I'm like, okay.
Like, go ahead.
That's
talk.
why you don't go into spaces. There's plenty of spaces where you could jump in and lend your voice to, but you won't do it because you know somebody's gonna come in there and challenge you, and you're gonna show your lack of knowledge. Look at him praying right now. He's either praying or he's imagining Trump's, you know what, on his forehead. I'm going for the latter. Or maybe Trump is pissing on his face. I don't know.
It's rain.
You know who he looked like? I just realized in that shot. I'm finna show you. Let me go get this. Have you ever watched you watch 70s movies, right?
No.
Oh, okay. This is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Not going to no fibs.
That's who he looked like right there in that picture. Mr. Geechee Dan Buford from Uptown Saturday Night. Played by Harry Belafonte.
Ooh, maybe he's been watching his shows for acting cues and lessons.
Oh, Don, before
this guy looks way better than him, though.
The trailer. I gotta show you the trailer for the movie he was in.
Let's see it.
All right, so I'll play that at the end. Let's finish this.
He's still talking?
That's their job.
We didn't even get a minute yet.
They want to go on a month.
We ain't not even a minute yet. He ain't saying nothing.
Long recess. They are about to go on a month-long vacation.
Correct.
They are about to take a freaking month-long vacation.
And Trump didn't say a word about it.
When we got a country to save.
Who's we? Hold up. Hold.
So
wait a minute, my nigga. Hold on, Pancake Critter. What is this we? You ain't saved nothing, sir.
Who is we? Who is we?
Who is this we? Sir, we had to shame you to go help out in North Carolina. Donnie, do you know that story? Oh, she's frozen. That's not good. Yeah, she's definitely frozen. We're gonna drop her down for a minute. But for those who don't know that story, or for those who don't remember, when those hurricanes happened, Helene, and Western North Carolina was devastated. This fool on a Monday night had the nerve to tweet out, "How can I help?" We said, "Negro, you have money, allegedly. All you got to do is either send supplies down there or get with an organization or two and go have somebody or yourself truck the supplies over there." We destroyed this man that night. Even conservatives went in there and said, Boy, what is your problem? I think it's still messed up. Let me kick her, and then maybe she'll come back. He waited a whole week, family, and finally loaded up his truck with one of them U-Haul trailers and went down over there to go help, and then act like he did something impressive. When you watch other people donate money, he could have donated $100. You saw people organizing. He saw those videos. He could have easily contacted any one of them organizations and said, how can I help? We had to shame him to go help. That's insane. But we're going to shut this off. I'm going to see if Doni comes back. If she does, great. She's back. I think.
Okay. Was that me?
I think it was you. I think you froze.
Oh. It just kicked me all the way out.
No, I kicked you out so you can set your thing back up again.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, well, this is kind of perfect timing. Then we can come back and he can look at this sugar cane thing.
Yeah, you can go get that. But yeah, I was just finishing telling them the story how we shamed that this boy on a beautiful Monday evening when those hurricanes happened in Western North Carolina. He talking about what can I do to help? And even conservatives were in his thread talking about you could go send supplies, you can go get with organizations. Hell, you could have donated money. They had GoFundMe's up already. You could have just donated money. We had to shame him to hitch one of them U-Haul trailers to his truck and have him drive cross country to go help out. Then he gonna put up videos acting like he did something impressive, like he just did it out of the kindness of his heart.
I can't stand people like that.
Yeah.
Well, they're not picking the best. There's a reason why they pick certain people to be faces.
Sir, you're known for eating chicken in a car. Not for anything profound. You were eating chicken in a car talking about send me back to Africa.
God for Azoria for stepping up, doing what we elected the Republicans to do.
And you're cheering people that we did not elect who are screwing us, but you have no smoke for them. Like Pam Bondi, Red Flag Bondi, Baker Act Bondi, like Cash Patel and Dan Bondi.
He doesn't even have that smoke for Trump. What did y'all elect him to do? And what has he done?
Oh, he got killed one day for saying, oh, we killed him for this. He said, Trump could do wrong and I'll still stand with him. I said, Negro, no. You telling me that you would find out Trump did something to some kid, you're still standing with him? What? That's that idol stuff we were talking about on the phone.
Yeah, they're worshiping false idols, not even good ones, and they have turned themselves into an idol, wanting to have fans and want to be famous and be a celebrity, and they want to be idols. They want to have all the beast systems, money, access, power. He thinks he's powerful because of his following. He's screaming on camera, talk about do what we voted you for. You don't even know what every Republican voted for these people for. You have no idea what they voted for. You don't know.
But
so you're just saying, oh, well, as if you're the... Yeah, they sure did.
You remember when they put up that New York Post article about old Pancake Critter? Oh, you got
another surprise.
This. Oh no, you gotta see this. Let me see if they still have it. They were talking about how at some of these conservative stuff they were doing like gay acts, and they had his name in the article. So everybody was like, "Yo, Are you gay? He didn't even answer to it.
Have you ever seen him with a girl before?
No, and the funny thing is when that story came out, people were like, some dude put up a post saying that he tried to hit on him in a bar down there in Austin where he lived at. He didn't even answer to that either. I'm trying to see if I can find it. You gotta see this. We were rolling.
His face.
I'm gonna let this continue. I'm gonna let this keep playing.
He's still talking though, kid.
We only have a minute
Standing up to Jerome, Mr. Too Late. And you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you, Azoria. In the lawsuit, y'all, it is demanding that Jerome, he's a fraud. He's a fraud and a Trump hater. It is demanding that he has his Fed meeting, that he makes his Fed meeting public. Let us all in on it. Let us hear what you have to say, because you don't have nothing to hide, right, Jerome? If President Trump can have public meetings, so can you. So can you, Jerome. This dude don't give a shit. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, y'all. But Jerome don't give a shit about America. He don't give a shit about the economy. He hates Donald Trump. So the American people have to suffer because he don't like President Trump. He don't care about the economy, because if he did, why the hell would he spend $2.5 billion on some stupid renovations?
I bet you if Trump spent that $2.5 billion, you'd say it's progress.
Right. And my thing is, he basically was describing himself. He goes, you don't care about America. You don't care about this. You literally don't care about nobody but Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So how are you different than the man you are criticizing, hypocrite?
I mean, come on. This is what we're dealing with right here.
Oh my. When was
you
this?
don't know about
April,
this?
June? July? Oh.
You don't know about this?
Why would he do that?
This ain't the first time he did it.
I don't follow these people.
I know, but if it ain't her, it was Jasmine Crockett. He dressed up like a female, which would made it funnier when that article came out. We were like, "Yo, are you homosexual, sir?" And I would have sued the New York Post for that.
But my thing is, he
didn't
say nothing.
Right, some chick wrote a book about it, and his name was in the article. I was like, "Yo." But yeah, he likes to dress up like females, black females, because he dare not dress up like a white woman and go for his life.
Yeah.
We don't have the money to be spending in America. He claims that America is not on the right track, but you over here spending billions of dollars on renovations so you can have a pretty office. But you don't want to drop the interest rates because it'll be bad for America, but not $2.5 billion in renovations. So everybody else, the American people, have to suffer. All because you hate President Trump. President Trump is a better man than me. And this is why I'm not the president. Because I would have had the military drag Jerome out of the Fed building.
What?
Oh, he needs to
be in.
Negro, what? Your little short 5'7" ass ain't finna do nothing.
You was in the military?
Ass. Who?
Who
was in the military?
He's talking about he was sending the military after him. He said Trump's a better man than me.
That pussy ain't gonna send nobody nowhere. Oh, whole ass nigga.
He can't even match his clothes right. I'm not even like a fashion person, no fashion police, but that baby blue sweatshirt with that hat, that doesn't make any sense. It's not even the right blue for red, white, and blue.
This is him. This is him. Yeah, a little bit more.
I'm honestly to the point where if Trump comes out and was like, you know what, screw you guys, I'm president, I'll do what I want to. Yeah, I mean Epstein was cool, hang out with little girls, and they were like, yes, see, he's a king, you can forgive him. We're Christians, right? We can forgive him.
Yeah,
that's not what Jesus said. That's not what Jesus said to do with those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
To be held accountable for that $2.5 billion. Follow the money. Who did he hire to do the renovations? Follow the money. Some of that money probably was funneled back to his bank account somehow. It could be money laundering. Follow
money
the money.
What? Money what? Or screenshot number 2. Money what?
Some of that money probably was funneled back to his bank account somehow. It could be money laundering.
What the fuck? Now, Donnie, you've been in the South a while. Is that even a term?
Money laundering?
He said money laundering.
Oh.
Is that how y'all say it in the South?
I'm from Indiana, born and raised.
But you've been in the South a while. Have you ever heard somebody say money laundering, money laundering?
No, no, we don't use a laundromat terminology.
What the hell is he?
Was funneled back to his bank account somehow. It could be
money laundering. What did Trump do?
Money laundering.
And Trump?
Shout out to Dolph Laundering. Shout out to Dolph Laundering.
But he's reading that. He was reading that though. You know, we gotta give him.
How did you screw that word up?
He was trying to act at the same time and say the word right while he was looking down at the whatever he was reading. Because you know they have the little timers on the screen. He was probably losing his spot for the timer. This is I don't like this look for Black folks. When you got people like this, like that easily sells out. Like at least like when the comedians were wearing dresses and wigs and stuff and playing women characters. I mean, like we figured out it was a humiliation ritual, but he's not even been in a movie yet. He's already doing it like he's auditioning or something. He's not even saying nothing either. Like how do people finish these whole videos? Like he's not enlightening. He's not giving any resources. When did this man say he hates Trump?
Yeah, here it is. So Natalie Winters. I was trying to remember her name. I couldn't remember. But she did
Harvard.
She went on Steve Bannon's platform and said that being in DC as a reporter, she found out a lot of MAGA, not MAGA, but a lot of men in DC, especially the conservative ones, they're actually gay.
There's a rumor about one in South
Carolina.
And then
we destroyed him for this. Like, why would they put his picture in there?
Wait, is that Trump behind him looking like a slave master?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Now, here's my thing. Okay, let's just say this was AI, right?
I think it is, yeah.
Who holds a phone like that? Who holds a phone like that? For one. But number two, for it to be an AI photo, why would they put you in it? We were dying that night when we went over it.
Wow. Is that supposed to be Tucker?
I believe so.
I feel
that's
like
JD,
that
that's Elon, and that's Trump. I don't think this is Tucker. I don't know who this is.
yeah, but I'm sorry, they got Trump in the background looking like a slave owner, like he's coming checking on his good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now with him lying about his whole pancake story, and I want to know his story about. Now I want to know if he lied about his actual upbringing. Because why lie about something so?
He put up his foster papers online because I think somebody called him out on that. I was like, why would you even bring that up?
Whoa,
by the
whoa!
way, he wrote a book. Huh?
He didn't write no book. Quit lying. He didn't write no book. He cannot write.
You out of line.
He cannot. He didn't even read his own book. I bet you. So this is basically a drop shipping business. Interesting.
Could be.
From the foster house to the White House.
And you were even saying he stole that title from somebody else.
Ooh.
But here's my thing, right?
And how much? He was $15.
Here's my thing. So your book on your story is $15, but your animated book that you allegedly wrote is $10 more.
It's actually almost $20 more. $39.99.
No, this one's $10. No, this is with the autograph. This is the autograph.
Who want that?
They charge you $15 for an autograph.
But look look at his page. You know, all the likes and followers he gets, right? Go back to real quick to his reviews.
Mm-hmm.
See, only 170 views for that book, 3 views for his other one, and then 54. That's all the views you could get with all that following on X.
Give a shit. Most of his people don't give a shit. They only like him because he's gonna sit there and make a fool of himself or say something about black people. It's the only reason why they're on his page. Because as we've documented on here, I don't know if you saw it, but when he really get to talking about politics, don't nobody care. He be struggling for engagement. When he put on that wig, then they love him again.
Yeah.
They're gonna get to a point where he's gonna say something wrong and they really gonna go after him. Like, look, let me prove it. He put this up 2 hours ago. Now, for somebody that got over 1 million followers, he should be hitting damn near 1 million on almost every post. He put this up 2 hours ago. Not even 100,000. Look at it. Always put God first. 65. They don't give a shit about none of this.
I'm gonna call him out on that one.
What, this one?
He's gonna put God first. What God? Who's your God? That's what we telling people too. Y'all, these influencers, these politicians, you don't know who they call their God. Who's their God? We'll be liking those posts. Just a minute ago, talking about hit the gas, run over somebody, and kill him.
Look, 4 days ago. Now he talking about black people. He only got 88,000. Sound like the grift is over. Look, let's see. Now the post we just looked at, 273. He had to repost it just to try to grift another 100,000 off of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, normally these influencers don't be reposting themselves. I do, but I'm not an influencer.
Yeah, look at this. Then he tried to talk about some politics and really talk about some economy. 40,000. That was 4 days ago. Hogan post. Look, the Hogan post. He only got 69,000.
Oh wow.
Hogan.
It's over.
Now he gonna blame the algorithm. Look, okay, look. July 23rd, right? So he put up a toasty post, right? Look, 9:30 at night, right? 2 hours. You could have said both of them posts in one post. He had to do 2 posts because he wasn't liking the views. He had to put a picture.
Why they even use her picture though? That's messed up. I would be mad as hell. Do not post a picture like that of me.
Saying,
ever.
But you see what? But I don't know if you caught it. He only gets
I saw that
he puts pictures on his posts. That's the only way he gets into the 6 digits. If there's some media attached to the post. If he just writes some bullshit, it don't move. So this just tells you you're not known for your takes. You're known for being just a page like Say Cheese and the other dumbass pages that just be putting up stupid videos and then the same ones every 3 months.
Yep.
That's all they know you for. Look at this. He put up a link. Look.
Yikes. My other thing is them comments numbers is really low. For them, like when you say you got 12,000 likes on something, but you don't even have 1,000 comments, that doesn't match.
Because they're in there
because
this is when Elon changed the rule that you can get paid off somebody's ad revenue as long as you engage with it. So all these accounts do is go to each other page and leave a comment just so they could grift the money off. Which I told them this is not going to be a sustainable model. They're going to get rid of this. He's selling his app. Y'all ain't going to get paid like you used to. It's going to go back to the old ways, and all y'all going to leave the app.
And or they're going to start something else.
Where else? There's nowhere else to go except True Social, and they don't even go over there.
Right. That's what I mean. Like someone's going to try grift and start something else up, and no one's going to go.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like Parler.
Right. And it's going to be funny as hell. Because I told them, y'all had all that opportunity for 4 years. I should say this. They had locals, but they didn't want to fuck with it. Because they actually had to go over there and create. So y'all couldn't even help out your own conservative. Fine, I'll just say it. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this.
This is way over the edge. Like we it's not even over the edge. We died already.
This is beyond the event horizon. Like we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah, we about to hit the vortex.
Yeah.
They couldn't even say they'd be nice enough to go over to their conservative dickhead's friend, the conservative dickhead friends platform, Dave Rubin, and make Locals one of the top social media apps. They couldn't even do that. And you would have got paid off of it. Because you could set up content where you could send it out for free, but you have to join. They ain't even do that. And it would have been a hit of solidarity, especially with the tenant media stuff that came out and found out he was complicit in that. They turned on him. He can't get no traction.
I'm just trying to think too. It's like these when you do your comedy shows, like the little crowd that say he has. You notice, I'm like noticing like that's not a huge, like that looks like a local theater, like a small setting, but you have millions of followers.
High school assembly.
Yes, that's what it looks like. They're not selling out arenas, but they talk to us and down on us like they are higher up than we are.
Because nobody cares. They don't find him funny unless he's dressing like a black woman. Look at this. He put up this video 3 years ago, only 127,000. How? This man don't even promote his YouTube channel. There's no way he shouldn't have nothing. There's no reason why he shouldn't have a million subscribers. No way. Like, come on, like, look at this. Like he really think he's saying something impressive.
Why do we have them beady eyes? Why he looking like that? Oh, those mannerisms. Ooh, wait. Ooh.
Negro, you ate chicken in the car while you did that. That's why they loved you. Because if you would have just said regular this stuff regularly, you wouldn't have got on.
Wait, I didn't hear it. I was just looking at how he was moving and talking.
No, he was basically pulling up. He was telling the story about how his friends told him that they should move back to Africa. This was like 2016. And he basically went to Facebook with it while eating the Popeyes chicken, explaining that story, and that's how he got hot. That's why I said if he'd have just said it regularly in the car, nobody would have cared.
Why he move his
What'd I
hands
tell
like
you?
that? He has really
What'd I tell you?
He has tiny hands. Hannah's hands are bigger than
my
his.
man calls him Tiny Terry. I just call him Pancake Critter.
Oh, but his hands are so tiny. I think they might be smaller than mine.
I think your chickens have bigger hands than him.
Oh my gosh! And then how he walks and throws his. My goodness. I don't know.
A little sassy.
I'm not that invested, but I don't know. He reminds me of someone else. I'm not saying on your show though. I'll tell you when we get off.
All right.
But it's
women.
You know how they talk about the gap between a man and woman when they walk. Men, you guys have the straight legs when you walk, and I'm not seeing the straight legs here. That's. I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Thighs are touching too. See? Okay, I'll stop. He says his video made the left mad. Really? This other thing is like y'all are so big and famous, but like, why do you care what the left thinks of you? Like they go and cry.
Nobody knows you.
Like the left is mad.
The left ain't mad at you, bro. Right.
And it only has 110 thumbs down. Like, come on.
But look when he put the video up though. This video is 3 years old.
I know. It only has 110 thumbs down. Who was mad at you? You think they put some comments in there, but you only have 110 thumbs downs?
Trust me, if the left was mad at you, you'd be ratioed to hell right now.
Right. And your page may
actually have some content. Nobody cares. These are the same people who told us China the enemy, but then I go over there and they look and all of them got TikTok channels. All of them. I thought China was the enemy. Why are you willingly giving your data to China? Speaking of which, where is this TikTok deal? I was told it was supposed to be up
in
in September of last year. This is what I was told. Where is this company that Trump said was supposed to buy TikTok? Now he's saying 3 days ago, he said he's going to shut it down. He said he's going to shut it down now. Okay. Yeah, okay.
I heard people are making more money over there than they do on Twitter.
Yeah, because you can sell your products over
regular
there.
People.
Yeah. You get hot over there, you get to the threshold, you start selling your products, and if you got enough of a following, they'll buy it. You can make a nice little living on it.
Yeah. But they want to. They're looking out for American people. They're looking for the little guy. But let's take away a stream of income by shutting it down. Because we said so. I know.
Oh, Pancake Critter. All right. So before we get up out of here, let's look at this Ukraine stuff. Where is it? So Trump say he given Russia a week and a half to end that war, or he gonna put sanctions back on them. Sir, last time y'all put sanctions on them, they made money. So I guess you're gonna make Russia more money.
That's the goal.
Like Victor Bout needs more money. But okay. Sanctions.
This is like, it doesn't make any sense. There's a deadline. There's a deadline, but you're giving Ukraine weapons?
Yes.
I wouldn't listen to him.
Dude is a clown. He's got to make a deal. Trump said to Putin, too many people are dying. It is really a bloody war. Okay. But you gave Ukraine money and weapons. Oh, wait, I have to say that right. You just gave him weapons. MAGA will get mad at you if you say he gave him money.
I mean, it's worth money. Like, it's the same thing. Like, it's like they try to say, oh, it wasn't technically that. It wasn't cash. Well, I'm sorry. Like, a firearm isn't free. Weapons aren't free. It costs money. I mean, honestly, it's more valuable than the fiat money anyways. Weapons are, because you can reuse them. They don't really lose their value, do they?
No.
MAGA. It wasn't money. It's like the worst. They would have the worst debate team ever. Like, well, technically it wasn't money. It said weapons.
Well, you saw what happened with old boy when he went on Jubilee talking about he a fascist and then he lost his job and now he begging MAGA to fund him while he go look for a job.
Oh, I heard he was fired before that show and he just lying and grifting.
Well, remember, these are the same folk that gave Shavo Hendricks hella money and now she disappeared.
Yep. And now I want some ice cream. Thanks a lot.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. I'll see that. These are the same folk who watch what happened in Cincinnati, talk about how violent black folk are, and then the full video come out. Now they making concessions. Now they want to say, oh, you still shouldn't do that. Leave people the fuck alone. Y'all don't like it when FAFO happens to you. Now do you?
Right? They quick to say
but a day
find
before
out.
that, you praised Derek Perry a day before for stopping that a-hole up in Michigan. He wasn't violent then, right? Oh, because he was a Marine. That's right. That's right. You always got lyrics for everything. Them two stories, Brandon Tatum got cooked the other night for his take on that Jacksonville stop.
Oh, another person I'm paying attention to. The I'm really. Did y'all do your digging on him? Does he have like anything in his background for like misconduct when he was in law enforcement? Because how he be talking, he sound like.
I'm seriously considering getting an FOIA request. I'm seriously debating it. I need to know.
Because how he be talking, he sound like he needs some civil rights cases against him.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hold you. I feel like he did something illegal, but he buried it. I think we should. I think it's time. I think we should go get an FOIA request.
I think so. Who do you want me to do it or
tell me how much it is? I'll go half.
Discuss this.
I'll go half if it costs any money.
I'll type it myself.
Yeah, we need that. I need to know.
Yeah, I think we should look into that.
I'll give him his. If he took out corrupt cops, I will give him his credit. But if he did something shady, are we exposing it?
And if something's like hidden, like, man, we should be doing some FOIAs for a lot of people.
Don't let me find out he took money.
I'll be working on it. We can discuss what we're gonna go and what we're gonna ask for, because you gotta be specific, so they can't be like, oh well, you didn't ask for that. Now I want to see everything.
I want his,
because he's also probably being blackmailed. It could be blackmailed.
I want his discharge papers. I want those retirement papers. That's what I want.
I mean, think about it. You see how he was talking to Hotep? Remember how he was talking about he want to beat him up? Like, I mean, if you get that out of body over a conversation online, yeah. If you get that out of body online like that, what makes you think if someone disrespected him out in a police car?
Madam, this is the same dude who went all the way to California and got mad that they took his tent and pushed Ellen DeGeneres off her bike at the UC Davis campus. He is a degenerate and a thug.
That's going to be quite the series.
And I'm going to stand on that. Now my thing don't want to work.
Yeah. What's happened? Oh, you're.
Hold on. Okay. I was trying to pull it back up. Let me see. We might as well show the family. Every time somebody mentions it, we gotta play it.
Got to. So violent. Imagine that being a cop. That easily triggered.
They're quick to run and grab that talking point of Biden and Hillary Clinton, created the I'm gone, man. Bill. They created the crime bill. You the fakest nigga I ever seen in my life. They created the crime bill. I see you in person. They created the crime bill. They created what you said. They created. I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga. I appreciate fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody.
Hang on. We should count how many times he said the N-word. We've done this before, but we have Donnie here. We should do it again. We have to count how many times he said the N-word. So we'll start here.
What you said, they created. I'm done, bro. You a fake nigga.
One.
I appreciate fake, bro. I'm gonna expose you to everybody. When I see you, nigga, we gonna be it's gonna be on. I want you to know that. Because you call me on the phone and you saying all this, and then you get on the live stream and you playing this shit. You should be ashamed of yourself. Is that black on black crime? Is that black on black crime? You's a bitch. I told you. Everybody on your live stream know you's a bitch. And when I see you, I'm whooping your ass. Everybody got your live stream. I like it. You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? Woo. I like it. You want to be hood, nigga?
Damn.
You want to be hood? You on the phone talking shit to me, and you call me? You say, I'm whooping your ass. Everybody got your live stream. I like it. You want to be hood, nigga? You want to be hood? You on the phone talking shit apologized. You apologize? I never apologized. My wife listened to you, nigga. I never apologized. What I said was,
This, I think we counted one time. It was like 7, but the fact that,
but then it was like
this black woman right here, and then he went and did a video a couple months ago saying he never said the N-word ever.
Yeah,
and we're like,
I saw it on your show.
I was like, bro, come on, now how you tell that lie? How you tell that lie? Like we don't have the proof. And by the way, this video, I just cut this. The entire live stream is still up. It's still on YouTube.
And look at that shirt
he's wearing. Look at Bryce's in the corner. You got this degenerate Bryson Gray in the corner, sitting there hyping it up. Sir, you know, I ain't even gonna go after you again, because that shit you pulled last year, you ain't never gonna escape that. You got beat. He not only the way he tell it, either won or went to a draw with a white person at 2:30 in the morning in Arizona. You went to go fight him, but you made that person, you get that person clout.
Yep.
Nasty work. And then every time you try to put up a Bible verse, they killing him.
He's not getting as much attention anymore either.
Well, nobody cares about him. After that fight, no, everybody said, "Nah, we good, bro. You just crazy." They over there checking in.
You know,
with
we debated before, right?
Huh?
You know, I debated him before, right?
I hope you whooped his ass.
He was trying to talk about Christian nationalism, and I explained to him the Constitution doesn't allow for that. And you know my beliefs, right? But like, you don't use the government to force your beliefs on other people. He just couldn't understand that, and he accused me of talking over him, and then he left the room. Only him and one other person left. Everyone else stayed. But yeah, that was our debate, and that was what happened. And I stood on principles, Constitution, and he was. I don't even understand the whole point of this grifting off the Christian nationalist stuff. They don't even like black people
because they figure that that's an easy way to get MAGA to like them, because MAGA love talking about God, country, family.
But a lot of the Christian nationalists don't even like MAGA.
Exactly. You know who's a Christian nationalist? David Duke. Know who else?
Well, they're not.
Richard Spencer, and now he's on the left. How about that?
And my whole thing is like, isn't it an oxymoron to say even use Christian nationalists? Like, we put that in the same word, put it in the same category together. Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
What's the Christian nation? Because it's not this one.
No, it's not even of this world. The kingdom's not even here.
And then they try to grift over to that Catholic bullshit, and I'm like, no, that's the worst one. That's the new grift.
I've been doing some digging. That Vatican stuff, Vatican, DC, London, like
Oh man, when I go to Rumble with that next month or in September, boy.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I can't do it on YouTube. I'm just gonna warn y'all now, family. When we get to that, I can't do it on YouTube.
Nope. And then those are very protected locations and places. Think about it. None of them are. They basically don't have to answer to any country. All 3 of them. On top of those hills, Vatican.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And they came from Rome, who decided to rewrite history and decide what Christianity was supposed to be.
Nah, everybody
same ones, you know.
Everybody
Jesus told us about
Catholic posts. Yeah, everybody wants to put up Catholic posts.
Yeah, you see that where they said, they said Jesus founded Catholic, founded what did they say? Catholic the Catholic Church. They said that Jesus founded the Catholic Church and tried to use Peter for their example. That's interesting. I just don't, man. People just have to belong to something, some kind of cult, some kind of anything. They feel like they fit in. But you're going the wrong direction. The sheep's following these wolves. Oh, you froze? Am I frozen too? Okay, there we back. We back.
No, he didn't.
What
I love
you
it.
got?
This
What?
I'm never deleting this app. I'm never deleting it. Here goes Vivek with
What
the
is
grift.
this?
Vivek claimed he talked to the woman that got knocked out in Cincinnati. I'm never deleting this app.
Oh wow.
I spoke to Holly earlier today. The woman tragically assaulted in Cincinnati this weekend. She's a single working mother who went to a friend's birthday party. Single working mother. Here we go. I thought that was a problem. All right. It's unconscionable that there were no police present in that area of Cincinnati on a Friday night or even an ambulance to take her to the hospital. Hardworking Americans shouldn't have to worry for their safety when they have a good time in our cities. Holly said not a single local or state official had yet reached out to her as of earlier this afternoon, other than one police detective. Why should a local or state leader talk to you? Why?
That's
so.
Okay, this was your conversation.
But my thing is this: so every time somebody gets assaulted in a city, a local or state official is supposed to say something. They're supposed to contact you. Okay. Leftists like to lecture about systemic injustice while thugs turn out thugs. Here we go. Here we go. 1 million views. Here we go. I'm done with their excuses. As governor, I'll make sure they're behind bars, not running wild. Nice Hogan reference, by the way. Our cops will have the green light. Listen. Our cops will have the green light to restore order. No apologies. They don't like you.
You know what, kid? You be interesting that Epstein screenshot ended up in that comment section. Why does he pretend like he cares about women?
He don't.
Like, so you took money from Epstein's old partner.
This is a grift. Because his campaign was not hitting on shit. He just figured out the way to get back traction to his bullshit campaign. The grift is beautiful. Stuff. The grift is beautiful. Holly appreciates the kind words and prayers from patriots across the country and hopes that the publicity around her story ensures that local and state leaders clean up our failing cities. We hope to visit Holly as soon as she recovers. And now she becomes a political problem.
Yep. And this was only an hour ago he posted this, but the full video.
But he got a million views on it by putting up this picture. This is the picture he used. He couldn't find a picture of her looking decent. You put a picture of her laid out on the ground. By the way, white man knocked her out. So are you calling the white men the thugs?
Isn't so crazy to me, like when the founding fathers and, back in their days, in their time frame, people got in like fights all the time. And it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. They literally just slept it off and woke up the next day and did whatever. They act like everything is just, our country's really soft, really, really soft. And especially for, particular people, like They just gotta play victim, and paint a villain.
Look, they remembered. He said only whites can be American. Boy, you better go home. You better go home. Who is you? You hold on. You paying for this, and I got more followers than you. That's crazy. Didn't you just call Americans lazy? Now all the bot accounts are showing up. That's insane. The thug that punched this woman, punched. He's American as F, but he uses this. They can't even keep their bot straight.
Nope. He said should be deported.
You mean the white man that did it? Sure. Okay. I appreciate the 16 thing. I appreciate the post, but I think she likely would have preferred you didn't use the picture of her unconscious body. Well, he did it already. Why don't you go be a governor in India? Jesus.
Dang.
White racism is real. The white man knocked her out. Okay. So why is the administration spending $50 billion on deporting hardworking on, you mean deporting? Jesus Christ, I can't even write. I'm not even gonna read that.
Anchor baby.
Call him a whole anchor baby. But hey, capital property taxes to pay for no police to ever show up and stop this from happening. No property taxes in Ohio.
I mean, that angle is cool.
You don't really care
property
about
taxes, right?
Go ahead, Vivek. Go run on no property taxes. I want to see something. Oh boy. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh
dang.
Shit. Terrorist attack. Somebody.
What are you looking? I'm reading the comment.
Oh, you got to see this. New York shooter is wearing a bulletproof vest on the east side, actively shooting at cops. There's your terrorist attack that I was predicting for months. There it is.
Man, 11 minutes ago. This is breaking.
I think we should go to this. I think we're going to go live to this. I know, family, this is a pre-recorded video, and I'm doing this on Monday, so you know we actually did this. We might have to look at this. Baby! Why y'all talking about Jeffrey Epstein? Wait, is it this? Let's go.
I don't like their videos and these things. Got too many ads in them. You can't even tell what's what.
No, these are free.
Oh, thank goodness. Well, I see have ads. I can't hear her.
You can't hear it?
Shark sighting? Mm-mm.
Okay.
Remember I was telling you earlier when you're playing Terrence thing? I couldn't hear it.
That's crazy. But it should be
maybe
fine.
Did you hit that one button that plays audio in the background?
I'll close it and do it again, but I never touched that button. I was trying to do it the other day. I tried to do it the other day and it was screwing up. I don't know. Let me see if I can find the story. So they shot a cop and a civilian. Okay. Let me see if Fox News says something. I'm sure if it's in Midtown, they should have had their reporter running over there. Ooh, Cincinnati police charged 5 after downtown beating caught on video. There you go.
Not charging the person actually?
No, they're going to charge everybody, figure out
nothing,
and send the white people home with a desk appearance. And the black person probably going to catch a second degree attempted murder, even though he didn't do it. This is like what they did in Montgomery. By the way, fam, do y'all know that next Tuesday will be is it next Tuesday? No, next Thursday? No, Tuesday. Next Tuesday will be the 2-year anniversary of the Montgomery Bust Your Ass boycott. Let's go. We will commemorate it. Yes, we will. And notice, none of the national media is saying a word. Not a word. Right, let me go.
And you know they're not talking about anymore. Remember the I think it was in California. There was some explosives went off and a couple of deputies died. But like, I haven't heard any follow up on that.
I mentioned it on the channel.
I mean, like the mainstream media, they haven't been mentioning it
because it's California. Let's see. I need this. I'm surprised they're not doing wall-to-wall coverage of that shooter. Okay, so he shot him in the office building. Okay. On Park Avenue. Okay. Records indicate that multinational businesses with offices inside the building at that address include the National Football League, pharmaceutical company, Bristol Myers Squibb, as well as financial firms Blackstone and KPMG. So that's why Blackstone was trending. Okay.
Where was that CEO killed at? Of the
he was killed. No, he was killed. Yeah, he was. I think it was Park Avenue. He was coming out of his place.
Ooh, weird.
Damn, this chick's still kicking around. Shout out to her. There you go. This might be it.
Right now in Midtown, our Checky Beckford just got on scene. Checky, what can you tell us?
Yeah, what you got, Checky?
You hear it? Right now we're at Lexington and 53rd Street. It's blocked off, as you can see here behind me. As much of Midtown here has been blocked off. I want to turn though right now so you can see what's happening here. A lot of backed up traffic, and police right now are stopping cars and apparently searching cars as they go by.
That's crazy. They got searched.
Apparently to make sure that someone isn't in it.
So they're using this incident to violate people's rights.
What appears to be happening right now. Police searching.
What did I tell you earlier about that crime bill? I told you this is evidence on top of evidence on top of evidence for the crime bill.
This is how far we're being kept away from everything.
No, they're checking my car. I had nothing to do with it. You have no probable cause.
Let me ask you a question. What's the probability somebody walking through New York City, Midtown, in the middle of the day with an assault rifle?
Right. Very slim to none. None.
There you go.
And then you're going to check everyone's cars?
Mm-hmm.
Shots at police.
The surveillance state. Come on now.
One police
they got a fund putting back all them cops that they fired during the C-19.
Was also shot. That's
what
sources.
But for people that care, they added there was a civilian involved too. They know how people feel about New York Police Department, but then a civilian was hit too.
Now they're gonna make the cop a hero. Cop's gonna be a hero.
Houses KPMG, Bristol Myers Squibb, Blackstone, the financial company.
This is very bad camera angling. They're just talking and they're videotaping the back of a piece of the sidewalk.
Okay, we're having an issue with Checky's audio there. We do have new details coming into our room. We are continuing to follow this active shooter situation.
And what does KPMG
We're going to have
do?
Another live report coming up after this break. Stay with us.
Before we get up out of here, family.
The Tony winner, Bernadette Peters, plus Darren Chris. So you've never met before?
We've had run-ins before.
I'm not going to say.
I don't care. KPMG, for those who don't know, they are an auditor. They about to make some money off of this, boy.
What do they audit?
We're going to show you. Accounting advisory, capital advisory, cybersecurity, finance transformation, managed service, procuring and outsourcing, transactions, deal advisory. Deal advisory. Trump's deals go through them too.
The name is very familiar. I've been to the website before. I said this looks very familiar. I've been to this page before and I can't remember why.
Well, the only reason why I remember them.
Team of pharmaceutical?
Mm-hmm. They do that too. But they also do the lottery. A lot of people don't know that. You have to actually watch the lottery on TV. They always say it's audited by KPMG.
Ex-IRS.
Mm-hmm.
2 hours ago.
Can't trust him. He has no facial hair.
It's not even just that. I'll
Washington
digress.
National Tax Practice. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This dynamic period in tax administration. Uh-huh. Large Business and International Division. Uh-huh. I tell my people all the time, you think this rabbit hole is deep? It's actually deep.
Deep.
They're not ready for this. They're not ready for this. This is what you would see if you went to college. This is third year. Mm.
This is how real it is to The Rock. Chills. This is how real it is to The Rock.
This is real. Oh, and on that note, family, it's time for us to go. Diane's got to feed chickens, and she's got to watch Jeff grill meat while he's killing predators, and I got to go grill meat also.
That sounds good. What you cooking?
I got some yogurt marinated chicken breasts that I'm gonna cook off.
That sounds good.
Yeah, start to eat healthy in August. August is healthy eating, so I'm gonna enjoy my steak. Steak's not really healthy for your wallet or your body. Yeah, and then we start eating healthy, more salads, more greens.
You know what I'm addicted to right now?
What are you addicted to?
I'm addicted to ground chicken. Oh, it's so good. And tacos, spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I never thought it would be good because I was like, wait, now like during the summertime it's hard for me to eat red meat. I don't know why. But like I can't like turkey.
Red meat slows you down.
And it's hot.
That's why I be looking at people, right? Because that's why I be looking at people when they eat hamburgers. I'm like, well, why y'all eating that? Go get a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that ground chicken, ooh, so good.
Yeah, I mean, your blood is already hot because of the weather. You're just making it worse. But
that's why when the winter comes, steak
that or turkey
again.
Oh yeah,
I like my turkey smoked.
Yeah, I saw them pictures. Tell Jeff he still has a challenge. I'm challenging him. We're gonna have a grill off.
Make it when it should be live. You have a few people do a cook off, and y'all have a videos all set up.
Well, yeah, I'll bring my stuff. We can do it live. And then when
y'all gotta come and visit us too.
Let's see how this situation pops out and see what my time looks like. But yeah, baby girl got school next week, so ain't gonna be doing no traveling for a while.
That's a good point. Well, it's always good to be on your show. It's always a good time. Yes. We find out breaking news while you're just talking on the show. This is the best show. If y'all not hitting that like and subscribe, y'all haters. Literally haters. You gotten this far and still didn't like this video and share it.
I mean, they're shooting up the hometown. That's crazy.
Give a brother a break. Give a brother a break.
This fucking loser. But anyway, y'all, hopefully you learned something. If you did, I done my job. If not, I try to be better next time. Donnie, let them know where they can find you at, and then we're getting up out of here.
I'm Doni The Misfit on pretty much every platform, and I have a new website. It's actually through Substack. I'm talking more about politics and Jesus being against government. So check it out at COOHP.com. It's come out of her my people.com. That's what that stands for.
Cool. All right, y'all. You know where I'm at.
Peace.
So we ain't gonna go over that. But anyway, y'all take care, stay safe, and you know what to do when the agents of chaos come to mess up your existence.